Good afternoon. Here's the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagede Imo TV. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the national news. Buhari arrives Nigeria after attending Liberia's 175th independence anniversary. Terrorist attacks. Buhari may soon be kidnapped. Buba, Galadima warns. Buhari must go. Terrorism has taken over Nigeria. Falano. Labour threatens to shut down economy. Plans strike. EFCC arrests Islamic cleric. Abolish for duping aspirant 24 million naira. Government attack policemen in Ogun. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has arrived at his official residence at the State House, Abuja, on Tuesday, July 26, 2022, at 9 p.m. after attending the 175th independence anniversary of Liberia. Recall the president who earlier on Tuesday departed Abuja to Monrovia, Liberia, for the country's independence, delivered an address bordering on West Africa's security, free and fair elections, and respect for rule of law. In his goodwill message, Buhari stressed that the deepening of democracy and good governance are essential antidotes to unconstitutional change of governments in Africa. He also called on West African leaders to do their best possible to conduct elections in an atmosphere of trust, freedom, and transparency. This, he argued, is the only way the sub-region can be insulated from the scourge of unconstitutional takeovers recorded in Mali 2021, Guinea 2021, and Burkina Faso 2022. The Liberia visit came at least 2 days after the release of viral video footage showing terrorists, including an escapee from the July 5th Kuje prison attack, whipping out the remaining 43 of over 61 passengers kidnapped from a Kaduna-bound train on March 28th. Still on attack. Following the spate of terrorist attacks across the country, particularly in the nation's capital Abuja, Buba Galadima, a former ally of President Muhammadu Buhari, has said the #1 citizen of the country may soon be kidnapped. Galadima stated this in an interview with BBC Hausa service while reacting to the deteriorating security crisis in the Federal Capital Territory. The Post reports that, sequel to the recent attack on Kuje prison by suspected members of Boko Haram insurgents, there have been several terrorist attacks in the FCT. No fewer than 8 soldiers were reportedly killed, while scores were injured on Monday during an attack in Buhari Area Council. According to Galadima, the only option that remains for Nigeria is to be armed for self-defense. The only option available now is to either continue praying or arm ourselves for protection. But if we depend on the government, definitely we will be killed, he concluded. Another angle on the president. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has said President Buhari's administration has brought depression and hardship. Falana stated this while speaking at the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC protest in Lagos on Tuesday. He also made reference to Buhari's remarks that he is eager to leave office. The living standard of our people are getting worse by the day. We didn't vote for a regime to cause hardship in Nigeria, and that is what is going on, Falana said. As we are gathered here today, terrorism has taken over our country. Hardship has taken over our country. Depression has taken over our country. Recession has taken over our country as well, but President Buhari is jockeying all over the world. He has already told Nigerians that he is tired and is anxious to go home. We are therefore saying today, Buhari must go. From that story, we go to the ASU story. The Nigeria Labour Congress and its affiliate unions on Tuesday defied warnings by the federal government and took to the streets of major cities in the country to protest against the failure of the federal government to resolve the 5-month strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities. Specifically, the NLC said the money the two major political parties, the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party, generated from the sale of forms to aspirants could address ASU's demands. In Akwa Ibom, Uche Nweke, who represented the NLC National Chairman Ayuba Waba, faltered excuses that were no funds to meet the demands of the university workers. The money the two major parties realized from the sale of nomination forms would be enough to put ASU universities on their feet. We, the Nigerian workers, are the most understanding people. We call on the national leadership to listen to voice of reason. Whatever it takes, they should send our children back to school, he said. Another story for the national news. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested two self-acclaimed spiritualists, one Afa Abiodun Ibrahim and Wale Adifala, who, along with one Ifawole Ajibola aka Baba Khalifa, currently on the run, allegedly conspired to defraud an aspirant for a House of Representatives seat in Ekiti State of the total sum of money which they claimed was to be used to secure spiritual help for his political ambition. EFCC spokesperson Wilson Owujaren said the duo was arrested on July 7, 2022 in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State, following a petition against them, alleging that after collecting the said sum, the whole effort came to a dead end. The EFCC said, under interrogation by operatives, Adifola admitted to collecting the sums of money from their victim, including 2.9 million naira, which he claimed was used to buy black, brown, and white cows, rams, lavender perfumes, rings, among other items to carry out sacrifices at different times. The suspect said, I also linked up on the matter with Ifawole Ajibola, and we continued with the sacrifices together until we were arrested by EFCC. Ibrahim, who was the one who had prior contact with the victim, admitted collecting money at different times. The EFCC said they were arrested along with some of their instruments of trade and will soon be arraigned in court. And finally, on the national news, some gunmen suspected to be members of the Aye cult group terrorizing different parts of Abeokuta have attacked policemen in the Ogun State capital. The attack, which led to a gun duel between the suspected cultists and the police, ensued when the cops tried to arrest one of them, who the police identified as Ben, around the Lafenwa area of Abeokuta. The Ogun State Police Public Relations Officer, Abimbola Oyeyemi, disclosed on Tuesday that the said Ben had been on the wanted list of the command for allegedly killing 5 persons. Oyeyemi said SWAT operatives and men of the Lafenwa and Ilupeju divisions had on Monday trailed Ben to where he was holding a nocturnal meeting with his group to launch another attack. Ben, who had been involved in several court clashes leading to the killing of not less than 5 persons, were holding a nocturnal meeting with his group at Ogun Radio Mile 2 area of Lafenwa, Abeokuta, for the purpose of launching another attack in some parts of the metropolis, said Oyeyemi. But on citing the policemen, Oyeyemi hinted that Ben and his deadly group engaged them in the gun duel battle, which lasted for about 30 minutes, saying that Ben later escaped with bullet wounds, while 3 of his men, Jonathan or Shinolu, Kola Bolube, and Jimo Aliu, aka Alayo, were arrested. During the attack, the hoodlums reportedly destroyed a patrol vehicle belonging to Lafenwa Division before they were subdued by the superior firepower of the police, Daily Post lands. That concludes the national news from BGI TV. But before we go, some major headlines. Buhari arrived in Nigeria after attending Liberia's 175th independence anniversary. Terrorist attack, Buhari may soon be kidnapped, Buba Galadima warns. Buhari must go, terrorism has taken over Nigeria, Falana. That was the headline for the national news. For more updates on our YouTube channel, the handle is Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell, select option all for more updates. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo_22. For advert placement of goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placement. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rebila Lawal.